Chapter 12. And the men of Ephraim gathered themselves together and went northward and said unto Jephthah, Wherefore passed thou over to fight against the children of Ammon, and didst not call us with thee? We will burn thine house upon thee with fire. And Jephthah said unto them, I and my people were at great strife with the children of Ammon. And when I called you, ye delivered me not out of their hands. And when I saw that ye delivered me not, I put my life in my hands, and passed over against the children of Ammon. And the Lord delivered them into my hand. Wherefore then are ye come up unto me this day to fight against me? Then Jephthah gathered together all the men of Gilead, and fought with Ephraim. And the men of Gilead smote Ephraim, because they said, Ye Gileadites are fugitives of Ephraim among Ephraimites and among the Manassites. And the Gileadites took the passages to Jordan before the Ephraimites, and it was so, that when those Ephraimites which were escaped said, Let me go over, that the men of Gilead said unto them, Art thou an Ephraimite? And if he said, Nay, then said they unto him, So say now, Shibboleth. And he said, Sibboleth, for he could not frame to pronounce it right. Then they took him and slew him at the passages of Jordan. And there fell at that time of Ephraim 42,000. And Jephthah judged Israel 6 years. Then died Jephthah the Gileadite, and was buried in one of the cities of Gilead. And after him Ibzan of Bethlehem judged Israel. And he had 30 sons and 30 daughters, whom he sent abroad. And took in 30 daughters from abroad for his sons. And he judged Israel 7 years. Then died Ibzan, and was buried at Bethlehem. And after him Elon the Zebulunite judged Israel, and he judged Israel 10 years. And Elon the Zebulunite died, and was buried at Ajalon, in the country of Zebulun. And after him Abdon the son of Hillel the Pirathonite judged Israel. And he had 40 sons and 30 nephews, that rode on 70 ass colts. And he judged Israel 8 years. And Abdon the son of Hillel the Pirathonite died, and was buried in Pirathon, in the land of Ephraim, in the mount of the Amalekites. Here we see some politicking, some war, some civil war in effect between a couple of the tribes. And we see just how low some of these people got. So we're following Jephthah, and there they go, and they're going to have, and he tries to get help from all the tribes that were in that part of Israel. And Ephraim doesn't send anybody, so they go off. Jephthah goes off and leads off the people. They fight the battle, defeat the Ammonites, and then when the battle's all over, Ephraim then basically, through the leaders probably, basically comment, hey, how come you never give us a chance to be part of this victory? Like, if you're not going to really be a really good leader, we'll go and we'll burn your home and all the rest of this stuff. And Jephthah is made of a little different stuff. Gideon, when Ephraim was also did that same sort of thing in Gideon's time, he appeased them and said, oh, well, you were responsible for the great part of it at the end and all the rest of it, and I did just so little. Jephthah was made of totally different stuff. He just said, hey, you guys weren't there when we needed you. So we went and did what needed to be done, and God gave us the victory. So, if you guys had shown up, you could have been part of it too, but you decided not to. And so as a result of that, in order to keep their pride intact and whatever else they wanted to do, Ephraimites attacked. And they wound up losing 42,000 men. Now, we see this happen time and time and time again, that the people, the common, ordinary people, it wouldn't have been these 42,000 guys that died, not all of them, that complained. They were simply following the leaders, and it was the leaders' petty politics and petty feelings and desires for gain and power and whatever else that led to this stuff. And it happens time after time after time, and it happened then and it happens now. And they do things for political reasons, for economic reasons, for publicity reasons, for whatever. And sometimes something happens bad to them. But more often than not, it's those little guys that wind up paying the price. And if they were righteous, they would have gone with the battle. They would have helped to defeat the children of Ammon, and there would have been no battle. And 42,000 of their own men would not have died. It's a matter of personal righteousness or personal integrity, and so often it is so missing in the leaders who do not have to pay the personal price for the decisions that they make. Now, the thing to learn is, in our own families, not to be like the princes of Ephraim and make decisions that we are not prepared to pay the price for, but we expect other people to pay the price for. The Lord's trying to teach us something here.